We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Got to let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Failing to score with that right hook. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Did you see the nerves on a fight stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
These punches coming from every angle. When are we going to see a jab from these two? If you like defense, you're going to love this fighter. Excellent defense. They stay on the outside. They use their jab efficiently, and they don't take damage.
Outside fights create so much unpredictable movement. Move left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Couldn't land that jab. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. He caught him with a left hook. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. And a round that seemed like... On to the second round. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
He's got to find a way to get around that reach advantage.
I've done that before. Use your reach, use your speed. Frustrate the opponent. Made them make a mistake.
The straight right just misses. The straight right just misses. Not on the punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Floyd Patterson is on the canvas. 1, 2, 3, 4. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
He's got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
We need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornerman now is down there doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. They exchange punches. You'd like to see more jabs. This is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knock. Let's get it started in round 3. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skim and go for speed.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Both men step back for just a moment. Punch, counter punch. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter. Fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one out. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain then.
These two were made for each other. Threw the hook, didn't land. That counter shot lands. Both men step back for just a moment. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Back at it in round 4. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Big swing and a miss with the hook. Perfect counter lands. The straight right just misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's all right to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well, Johnny, I know it's still early on, but have you been surprised by this? Hold that thought! Larry Holmes now stumbling backwards. They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here.
10 seconds to go, and what domination we've seen in this round. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. What a huge... On to the fifth we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. The straight right just misses. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. When you've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses, how do you deal with it?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Neither fighter willing to slow down. You'd like to see more jabs. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. The straight right just misses. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? A swing and a miss with the left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Well, we're entering desperation. Let's start the sixth. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet, not until your senses have come back.
This fighter's certainly not going to out-throw their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, thinking, you've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little faggot and pickpocket him.
Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
And he just misses with that jab. Larry Holmes is going down, and he's got to get up.
GG.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.